If you want to lose weight, keep it off all year round. Keep lean, not just lose the weight, no saggy skin, but keep tight, toned, lean all year round. Yes, for you women as well. Keep that definition. You're not going to bulk, but keep lean, agile. That's what it's about. It's not about being massive and ripped. It's about being toned, lean, shapely, goddess, God. Then you need to do this hack that I'm going to share with you today. Hi, my name's Toni. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to like and turn on the bell notification to be notified of when my next videos are. They are out every single week, so you can have this incredible knowledge that is all about raw living foods and the spiritual side to it, that the connection to ourselves, that connection to divine, that actually heals on a deep cellular level. We heal addictions, we heal traumas, patterns that we know are holding us back, not just with the raw living foods, but with the tools I share on this channel. So the number one hack to lose body fat, especially around the waist, for those that, for many as you get older, I see a pattern. We don't have to succumb to this. We don't have to be overweight. We don't have to have this jiggle on the stomach. We can have that tightness, and that's through intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, I've seen, even when those are transitioning to the raw living lifestyle, and I did myself, I was high raw for over 6 years before I went fully raw vegan. I mean, I've been vegan 13 years. I feel that's crucial for most of us. Plant-based foods is where it's at. Ethically, health is more for the raw foods. Eat as much raw living foods as you can, but intermittent fasting is going to even still, in the transition, going to shape you up, lean you up like nothing else. What is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is just when you eat in a certain eating window. Instead of eating from the beginning of the day to the last thing at night, which most of us do, track how many hours you are eating or in that eating window. So usually most people up at 7, they eat their breakfast and they eat their last meal, 7, 8, 9. So some people 12 hours, 14 hours of eating. And what happens there is your insulin and blood sugar is constantly rising. And with that, that's why people are getting pre-diabetes, or they're becoming diabetic or are diabetic. But also we're actually aging faster than we should. And that's why people get a lot of saggy skin or wrinkles. A lot of it, when we're out stressing and things like that, but we can prevent premature aging. I'm not going to prevent aging, but premature aging through intermittent fastings, and supercharge that through raw living foods. But that's on a different topic. But intermittent fasting is going to be your friend. It's a phenomenal tool. You're going to save money, you can eat more, and you're going to lose body fat. It's the quickest way. If you're training in the gym, if you're not seeing results, this is going to shape you up so fast, because after 16 hours of not eating, you release human growth hormone, which is a natural caring hormone that helps you get lean. It's a human growth hormone. Look into it. It's phenomenal. All these bodybuilders inject synthetic human growth hormone into their muscles. We can tap into that naturally without the consequence, without the side effects. We're going to boost that up, and we're going to prevent premature aging. We're going to tighten that skin along with a resistance training workout, supercharge that just like the raw living foods. But you're still going to see phenomenal results in that transition. That's what I did when I was transitioning to the raw lifestyle. I was doing intermittent fasting. I've been doing it for over 8 years. So I eat in an 8-hour window. So usually between 10 and 12, and stop eating between 4 and 6. I don't eat 3-4 hours before bed. I don't eat first thing in the morning. That works for me. I took my time with this. When initially I started, I was working out. I was like 12, 14 hours of eating. So I shaved off an hour, and it's usually easier for me in the mornings. So if I was eating at 7, I would instead eat at 8, and then eat at 9, then eat at 10, and it was getting later and later. and it was getting easier and easier. So transition steady, slowly. You don't have to do this all at once, but if you can get to that 8-hour eating window, it's sustainable. It's the easiest for most people. Now you can try the 1 meal a day if you wish, or you can have the normal eating in 5 days. 2 days you have a shorter window, or fast the whole weekend. Personally, I want to keep this consistent and sustainable every day, intermittent fasting. Then I know where I'm at, my body gets used to it, and it adapts to that, and then I find it super easy. Keep it easy on yourself. And in that eating window, don't restrict, eat abundance. But we have to consider satiety sensing, and we have to do the trauma work. We have to do the shadow integration and heal these addictions, because it's not the food, it's the attachments, addictions. 80% of it is psychological, with our weight, with all our addictions. 20% is the physiological, is what we're eating. But 80% is if we're doing the work. Satiety sensing, checking in with yourself, eating when you are full. Now we do need to push it with the plant-based, that's the great thing. We can eat more, we can get away with it. We don't have to restrict. Don't restrict your calories. If anything, you have to push, and this is what I teach. I teach this in my coaching. I teach to push the boundaries on plants, especially fruits, because it's got a high water content. If you are transitioning, you're eating other things, denser cooked foods, then you may feel full pretty steadily, but you really want to be eating more, and that's why I love the raw living foods, because I can eat more without putting on the weight, without feeling tired, without all the consequences. I'm doing intermittent fasting and raw living foods for vitality, my health, vibrancy, energy, premature aging, getting lean, so many benefits. I highly recommend you try intermittent fasting. If all else fails, go for the intermittent fasting. Start tweaking, do raw until dinner, raw all day, fruits all day, and have a cooked meal that's full of plants, carbs, carbohydrates, raw living foods as much as you can. But intermittent fasting is phenomenal. Experiment, try it for yourself, do it in 30 days. See others on this lifestyle of intermittent fasting. This is going to stabilize your sugar. You're not going to get the crashes. You're not going to get those hits where you're just feeling rubbish, the brain fog. This actually helps us be more clear, feel on the right path. We can make decisions much easier. We're not groggy. We feel incredible. See others on this path of intermittent fasting. See how they're keeping lean, tight all year round with little effort in the gym, without doing as much as most people. I never go on those cardio machines. I don't like them. I'd rather walk in nature. My activity is pretty much walking, and I do a little bit of resistance training, not as much as I used to. But when I started to do 4 or 5 times a week consistently, within a month, I was seeing clear definition. I'm nearly 40 years old, young. And I was seeing definition so fast. And people say when you age, things slow down, you don't get the results as quick. That's BS. Not when you're using these tools. Not when you're eating the foods that nourish the cells at a deeper level. Not when you're using intermittent fasting. Not when you're doing the trauma work. And this is what we work on. If you're interested in delving deeper onto your journey to help you lose the weight, shred, get lean, feel agile, feel freaking good all year round, then have a free call with me and we can sort out an action plan. I can show you the course that I'm offering, get into detail of that and see if that's for you. Because in 8 weeks, you can absolutely transform not just your body, but your life, your whole mindset, and work at the root cause of these addictions and heal at a deep cellular level. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe, and also turn on the bell notification to be notified of when the next videos are. Be, feel, and stay Rawlicious.